Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. First of all, thank you very much everyone for coming to this most, wonderful program this morning with His Holiness Ramapada Maharaj. So today is a most auspicious day. You all know it's Balaram Jayanti, appearance day of Lord Balaram. And having Maharaj with us is a great blessing for all of us. So on behalf of Hare Krishna Temple of Austin, or ISKCON of Cedar Park, let us welcome Maharaj warmly by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra one time together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Maharaj, for giving us your divine association on this auspicious day. So as you all know, one of our dear congregation members, Gayatri Mataji, is taking initiation today, Harinam initiation from His Holiness Ramapada Maharaj. This is our first initiation of our temple. So it's again another auspicious event. So I would like to go through a quick, the rundown of maybe what is the program today, this morning. So first, our Pujari, Papa Hari Prabhu, has come from Houston, ISKCON of Houston. Thank you, Prabhu, for coming. So Prabhu will do the initiation preliminaries, such as Achaman. Achaman is a ritual of purification. Then there will be neck beads given to the initiate. And after the neck beads, we'll garland the initiate, of course, the Pujari and Guru Maharaj. Then after that, we will recite Sri Brahma Samhita prayers, Govindam prayers together, and Guru Maharaj will be leading that recitation. Then after Brahma Samhita recitation is over, Maharaj will give an initiation lecture, meaning the significance of initiation, what does it mean, and what are the responsibilities of a disciple, and 10 offenses, and so on. Then after that, Maharaj will give a spiritual name to the initiate, to Gayatri Mataji. And after that is over, our Pujari will do fire yajna, fire sacrifice. And once the fire sacrifice is over, Guru Maharaj and all of us will circumambulate the yajna kund, and that concludes this morning programs. That concludes the ceremony as well. So with that, we'll first garland Maharaj.
You're breaking the rule. You're breaking the rule. Go right ahead. Just don't look to me. Just do it.
Hare Krishna, where is Mataji, please change the neck beads. So we are changing the neck beads. Basically, she's already wearing the 2 strands. Neck beads signify the surrender to Guru and Krishna. So today onwards, she is going to wear 3 strands. And again, there's more to that, but just it signifies that she is surrendering to Guru and Krishna the rest of her life. Mataji, remove that one.
Is there kirtan?
Kirtan,
Kirtan? You want the microphone? You don't need a microphone. Strong.
After initiate, I will. No. You are going to come back. Other next week. Then. Fish. Flowers. We'll keep. Parents first. They might not know, so they. Mother comes in forward. You garland there. We didn't light. So we are.
Let us chant together. I chant swiftly to keep up with my pace. Because if you don't, too bad. Ishara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam Chintamani Prakara Sukalpa Vriksha Laksha Vriteshu Surabhira Viparayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shatasamrava Sevyamanam Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Devam Karvantam Aravindadalaya Taksham Bharavatam Samasitam Muda Sundaram Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Aloka Chandrakana Sadvanamanya Vamshi Ratnangadam Pranayakiri Kalavilasam Shyamam Tribangalitam Niyata Prakasham Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vrittimanti Vashanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadhusvara Vigrahasya Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Advaitam Achyutamanani Mananta Rupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayauvanam Cha Vedeshu Durlabha Madurlabha Atma Bhakto Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Pantastu Koti Shatavatsara Sampragamyo Vayoratapi Manaso Manipungamana Sopyasti Yatmakadasinya Bachincha Tattve Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Eko Pasaurachayatam Jagadanda Kotim Yachakshirasti Jagadanda Jayantaranta Andantarasta Paramanu Jayantarastam Govindamani Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yadbhava Bhavita Yomanajasta Taiva Sampapya Rupa Mahimashanayana Bhusha Suktayameva Nigama Prativastuvanti Govindamani Purusham
तमहं भजामि आनंद चिन्मय रस प्रतिभाविताभिः ताभिर्य एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत्य किलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनचरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानि यमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकरोद्भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्ण स्वयं समभवत् परमात्मयो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्या प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदण्डकोटि कोटिष्वशेष वसुधादि विभूतिभिन्नं यद्ब्रह्मण्यक्षरमनन्तमशेषभूतं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि माया हि यस्य जगदण्डशतानि सूते त्रैगुण्यतद्विषयभेदविचायमाना सद्भावनं विपरसत्त्वविलसत्त्वं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मय रसत्मदया मनसु यः प्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मृतामुपेत्य लीलायतेन भुवनानि जगत्सृजस्रं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि तले च तस्या देवी महेश हरिधाम सुतेषु तेषु ते प्रभाव निचया सुविताश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि सृष्टि स्थिति प्रलय साधन शक्तिरेका चायेव यस्य भुवनानि विवर्ति दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टसेसा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि क्षीरं यथा दधि विकार विशेष योगात् संजायते न हि तथा पृथगस्ति हेतो यः शम्भुतामपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि दीपाशिरेव हि दशन्तरुमप्युपेत्य दीपायते विवृतहेतु समान धर्म यस्सर्ग इव यस्य विषया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यः कारणार्णव जले भजति स्म योगा निद्रमनन्त जगदण्ड सरोमकूपा आधार शक्तिमवलम्ब्य परस्वमूर्तिं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्यैकनिष्वचित्कालवतावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोम विलजा जगदण्डनाथा विष्णुर्महाशरीरयस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि भस्मान् यथास्म सकलेषु निजेषु तेजा स्वीयं कियत् प्रकटयत्वपि तद्वदत्रा ब्रह्माय एष जगदण्डविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पादपल्लवयुगं विधिनाय कुम्भा वन्दे प्रणाम समये स गणाधिराजा विघ्नान् विघन्तुमलमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अग्निर्महिङ्गगणाम्बुमवृदिशस्य कामस्ततात्ममनसीति जगत्त्रयानि यस्मात् भवन्ति विशन्ति यं च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यच्चक्षुरे स सविता सकलाग्रहाणां राजा समस्त सुरमूर्तिरशेष तेजा यस्याज्ञया प्रमति संवृत कालचक्रौ गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि धर्मोऽतपाप निचयस्तृतयस्तपांसि ब्रह्मादिकीटपतगावदयश्च जीवा यद्वत्तमत्र विभवा प्रकटा प्रभावा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्त्वेन्द्रकोपमतवेन्द्रमहोस्वकर्मा बन्धानुरूपफलभाजनमातनोति कर्माणि निर्दहति किन्तु च भक्तिभाजम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यं कामसहज सरयादिभीति वात्सल्यमोहगुरुगौरवसेव्यभावै सञ्चिन्त्य तस्य सदृशीं तनुमापुरेति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भियामि
Priya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusho Kalpataro
Dhuma bhumischintamani gunamahito yamamrutam kathayanam natyam garamabhimam
Priyasaki Chidanandam Jyoti Paramapi Tat Asadyamapi Cha
Sayat prakshita
Shabati Shirabi Vyasya Sumahan Niveshad Yakyova Vrajati Nakiyatrapi Samaya Vajeshveta Dvipam Tamahamiya Golokamityam Vidanta Seshantashati Virala Charakati Paye Ishara Parama Krishna
Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakaranam.
What's this? Fortunately, it's very dry in Texas. What are you going to do if it rains? Have to reschedule. Sri Brahma Samhita, these prayers that we just recited, they're, according to the Sri Brahma Samhita itself, they're the expressions of Lord Brahma's mature realization, having become well acquainted with the ocean of truth, which is nice language. What's the ocean of truth look like? Well, it looks like what these verses are. Therefore, purification, that mantras bring or invoke purification in the atmosphere and consciousness. So it's nice to begin with that auspiciousness invocation. These verses are describing the whole spectrum of creation, various devas, and the powers of those devas being connected to and supplied by Govinda. In other words, that he's as the invocation verse, Ishvara Parama Krishna. Ishvara Parama Krishna. Sachitananda Vigraha. Anadir, Adir, Govinda, Sarvakarana. Where does everything come from? It's a topic that Prabhupada liked to discuss. And people, he would ask the question, and, what do they say about, then they would say, then where does that come from? Where does that come? Where does that come from? Where does that come from? Because everything could cause an effect. So whatever it is, where did that come from? A primordial mass, where did that come from? Well, it's primordial. That's another nonsense. So, then people will say, okay, if you say that everything comes from God, then where did God come from? The answer is, Anadir Govinda. He doesn't have a cause. They might say, oh, that's convenient. Can you prove it? The proof is within the Vedas. So our life is resting on the Vedas. Or as the way that it's commonly understood from our founder Acharya, how do you know who your father is? Supposing somebody doesn't know your family, and they say, your father is such and such. Nonsense. You don't even know my family, so what to speak of how you can see who my father is? So how do you know who your father is? From your mother. What if your mother doesn't tell the truth? Then you're not going to know. But the Vedas don't tell, they reveal the truth. That's what the Vedas do. The Vedas reveal tattva. So these prayers are invoking Krishna tattva. through sound. They're very powerful. Even if one doesn't understand, just like the Hare Krishna mantra, even if one doesn't understand, it's okay. The sound vibration acts anyways, just like all the trees and what to speak of other varieties of living entities. It's acting, even they don't understand. It's acting because it's from the platform of the Absolute, and it goes to the platform of the Absolute, which is the soul. And that's what we're, as Hare Krishna devotees, that's what we're, like bees attracted to honey. Because it works. Work because it's true. Because it's true and it works, it's very attractive. However slow it may be for any one of us, or fast it may be for any of us, or somewhere in between for any one of us, it's effective. And there are ways to hasten the effectiveness. But the essence is through sound. The more attentive, just like yesterday evening, very nice verse. I'm going to speak on this because it's connected to what we're doing. Harinam initiation is a formal initiation into the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra that anyone can do. But the formal initiation is making, in a formal way, submission and acceptance. That's the essence of initiation, diksha. The essence is submission and acceptance. Relationship. Submission unto whom? Submission unto Krishna. And the submission unto Krishna is through the chain of disciplic succession connected with Krishna. In Prabhupada's language, through the current link. But the current link is linked to another, is linked to another, linked to another. In the chain, links of a chain. To what? To the source of everything. The absolute truth, the personality of Godhead Krishna. So it's submission unto Krishna and acceptance by Krishna. That's the essence. In a formal way. Submission and acceptance. Thereby formalizing the relationship that we have forgotten. And there's the process of reviving what we have forgotten. It's called waking up. Removing the sleep, the ignorance of sleep, and coming to the awake state. It's just a natural state. Sleeping is not a natural state. Awake is the natural state. And with that natural awake state, then there's activity that connects everything with Krishna, because everything is connected with the source of everything, including us as souls, but matter and everything has its connection. The source of everything. And that source of everything is a person. And the person source is understood through the medium of bhakti and not otherwise. The Vedas reveal the Father through the Mother, but the Father is not realized or not, we can reach other conclusions besides the Supreme Personality of Godhead through the Vedas. Unless one is guided by a proper representative through disciplic succession. Maybe some of you know, here's a little Bhaktivinoda Thakur story. Bhaktivinoda Thakur was a great Vaishnava. How to say that? He was a superlative Vaishnava. And during part of his Vaishnava days, he was in Puri, posted in Puri by the British government as the chief magistrate. And one of the things that he did every day was he went to the Jagannath Balaram Gardens. If those of you who've been to Puri, you know what that place is. Very nice place. And it's the same place where Ramananda Roy, when he was in Puri with Mahaprabhu, he would go and recite Srimad Bhagavatam. So following Ramananda Roy, he went to that same place, Jagannath Balaram Garden, and would speak Srimad Bhagavatam. And there was one Babaji that spoke badly about Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Don't go hear from him. And that's an offense. And because of his offense to Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he came down with, when your resistance is low, you're susceptible to some disease. So he contracted some disease that was very intense fever. And no doctors could cure his fever. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur came to know about his fever. So when he went and visited the sadhu that he knew was criticizing, and he made some remedy, and his fever broke. And then the Babaji later came to Bhaktivinoda Thakur and explained, I was speaking ill of you, and now I understand that this disease that I had, or illness that I had, was due to an Vaishnava Brahma. And here's my reason for speaking against you. Because you didn't wear tilak. And you didn't have neck beads. But you're speaking the Bhagavatam. And so you're not, I was thinking you're not qualified. But now I can understand you're more than qualified. And Bhaktivinoda explained, I didn't wear tilak and I didn't wear kuntimala because I have not yet taken diksha. I have yet to find my guru. But I have faith in the Bhagavatam, and surely one day we'll find guru. So one of the essays that Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote is a little essay on the ritual that's to be observed, or common, scriptural ritual that's to be observed when diksha takes place. Pancha Sanskar. So two of those Pancha Sanskars are, one receives neck beads and one then applies tilak at the time of diksha. Now, that was what Bhakti, this from the Agamas, and the Panchatrika system is different. We sell neck beads in our gift shop. Or sometimes we'd have book tables in the public. We may also have paraphernalia like incense, and neck beads, and japa beads, and tilak. People can purchase them. But at Bhaktivinoda Thakur's time, that was not a practice. So he didn't. So when we have diksha, there's already tilak, then there's neck beads. And there's something else that happens. A name is given. Parents commonly give names to their children, just all over the world. And then the name, there's the name and there's the family name, and the two go together with somebody's name that goes on their birth certificate. And then, at the time of diksha, there's also a name given. That's one of the five of the Pancha Sanskar. So in the Gaudiya practice, a name is given for a purpose. The purpose is to help the initiate remember Krishna, or his devotees, or Krishna's qualities, or the qualities of Krishna's devotees. It helps us remember what we've forgotten, our relationship with Krishna. So in the process of initiation, a name will be given. It's part of the Pancha Samskar. That's the purpose of it. It's like birth, and then second birth, and then a name, Vijay. We have in ISKCON, following Bhaktisiddhanta, we follow both the Vedic process of Diksha, that's the second initiation, and the Pancharatrika process of initiation, which is initiation into the chanting of the holy name. Both signify submission and acceptance. That's the essence. But there's a name given for one who takes vows, having purified oneself from the preliminary practice of chanting to come to the stage of commitment unto Krishna, before the deity, before the fire, before the Vaishnavas, and so forth, to take a vow to complete chanting daily, and rules of purification so that the chanting can be effective. There are a few verses that I like reciting at the time of initiation because invariably I've heard Prabhupada recite them. I can't recall ever hearing an initiation lecture where he didn't recite certain verses. Tadvikyanartam sagarum eva abhigachet samatpani shrotriyam brahmanishtam. That's one of them. It's Munduka Upanishad. Tadvikyanartam sagarum eva abhigachet. The samatpani shrotriyam brahmanishtam. The human form of life is distinguished from animal life, specifically, initially at least, in terms of an inquisitiveness into the nature of the absolute truth, or the nature of the purpose of life. Tadvikyanartam sagarum eva abhigachet. This, I'm not a Sanskrit scholar, but I heard Prabhupada say it so many times. Abhigachet is a particular word that means it's imperative or it's not optional. Tad is the absolute truth. Tad vijnana, to have realization of the absolute truth. Tad vijnanar, sad vijnanartam, the artha, the purpose of knowing the absolute truth is made possible only, it's absolutely necessary for there to be guru in one's life. For the absolute truth. To know the absolute truth. And then, samatpani, real easy. It's kind of sutra-like. The Upanishads are often like that, very terse, not spelled out. Samatpani literally means wood in the hand, like what Krishna and Sudama Brahman did. What Krishna and Sudama Brahman did is they engaged in menial service to Sandipani Muni by going into the forest and gathering wood. You know the story, the big rainstorm, etc., etc. But it's just a nature of the student doing menial service, meaning samatpani implies, it conveys menial service, ultimately unto Krishna and through disciplic succession. Ultimately unto Krishna through disciplic succession. Samatpani. Then it describes the qualification of the person unto whom one surrenders. Shrotriyam. The Guru is one who is Shrotriyam, they've heard. And Brahmanishtam, they're fixed, Nishtha, fixed in realization of Brahman. That's the right person unto whom to surrender in the mood of menial service, samatpani, and the function of that service and submission is to know the absolute truth. Tadvikyanartam sagarum eva abhigachet. Another very nice verse. Divyam Jnanam Yato Dadyat Kuryat Tapasya Samshaya. Divyam Jnanam. Divyam Jnana means transcendental knowledge. At the time of initiation, because I was told I'm supposed to speak about what initiation all about. Divyam Jnanam Yato Dadyat. Dadyat means given. Divyam Jnanam Yato Dadyat. Kuryat Tapasya Samshaya. Without a doubt, sins are eradicated. Isn't that nice? Of course, we're just chanting one name of Krishna that does the same. But submission unto Krishna through the medium of disciplic succession and acceptance by Krishna through that process of submission. Two things. It imparts divyam jnana. It's not like she's going to start to levitate above the ground because she's now got transcendental knowledge. She's going to light up like a Christmas tree or something. But it's, it's within. It's an awakening by that submission and acceptance. Divyam jnana. It's through the process of submission and the receiving of mantra, process of diksha. Tasmat diksheti sa prokta. It is said, sa prokta. That diksha is this very process. Divyam jnanam, and papa is destroyed. Deshikais tattva kovidai. The deshikas, the learned persons, they have reached this conclusion. Tattva kovida. They speak this truth. We're observers or participants of one kind or another. And along with the procedures, there'll be Vedic mantras and Mangalacharana, prayers to our disciplic succession and so forth. And it's just cementing or formalizing through sound, through mantra, the submission and the acceptance essence. So then one becomes part of Krishna's family. So now you'll have more than one family. Ladies already have more than one family, married ladies. Their parents, their in-laws, and their own children. And now here comes another set of families. Spiritual family. Part of the spiritual family. It's a very significant step in the Abhigat. It's imperative to go further and further on the path of realization of who we really are and life's ultimate purpose, of course. The inquisitiveness starts in the very beginning. Inquiry, wanting to know, is the starting point with some faith. And then the rest unfolds. Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Nartanivriti. Long Nartanivriti path, coming to the stage of Nishtha, etc. The journey has its challenges. Life has its challenges. These are challenges that are well worth it because it means purification or restoring who we really are instead of being caught up in misunderstandings of who we really are. So, some of you are from distant places. Most of you are local devotees. You know that it's something I like doing. is before the initiation vows are taken, to have somebody speak something about initiative. That Yasar has that figured out. Someone's going to speak about initiative.
Bina Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mata Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. Hare Krishna devotees. In the divine presence of our dear Lordships, Srila Prabhupada, His Holiness Rompad Swami Maharaj, and all the assembled devotees, I offer my sincere gratitude to Satyasara Prabhu for giving me this opportunity to speak about Gayatri Mataji. Gayatri Mataji is a very wonderful Vaishnavi. She's joined our congregation just 2 years back in 2021. It was during Janmashtami that Mesh Prabhu and Neha Mataji introduced us to her. That was the first time I spoke to her. It was my very first conversation. And today I'm so humbled that I have this opportunity to speak about her. Gayatri Mataji's beloved wife of Srinath Prabhu and mother of Swesha. Mataji's parents are here today. She's a very highly qualified Vaishnavi. She's a dentist by profession and is both materially and spiritually very knowledgeable. Gayatri Mataji's devotion to Supreme Lord, her faith in scriptures and acharyas, her Guru Nishtha for her Shiksha Guru, Satyasara Prabhu and Jai Subhadra Mataji, who's not able to be here today. And Mataji's selfless service attitude is absolutely exemplary. She's very kind, treats everyone equally, always smiling and helping everyone. Her service portfolio within our temple is extensive and very impressive. She diligently leads the kitchen team service, leads one of the cooking teams for the Sunday Feast Prasadam. She extends her warmth and care to all the new devotees. She coordinates the Acharya Upasana program and many, many other services. She's a huge source of inspiration and a testament to the transformative power Krishna consciousness can bring in a very, very short time. We are truly blessed, and it's our great fortune to witness her initiation ceremony today. Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to now request all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis to bless her so that she can embark on this path and achieve ultimate success.
Obeisances before Prabhupada and come forward. Okay. He wants you to take the microphone. Yes, okay. Big day. Just like you said, big smile. So, initiation vows. On your deeds for the rest of your life.
I'll chant minimum 16 rounds, Guru Maharaj, for the rest of my life.
And the 4 rules that you'll follow also?
Yes, Guru Maharaj. No gambling, no illicit sex, no meat eating, and no intoxication with Maharaj.
And you'll make your best effort to continue to follow Prabhupada's teachings also for the rest of your life. Yeah?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Yeah.
Continue to follow.
Your initiated name is Gopika Devi Dasi.
Haribol! Her Grace Gopika Devi Dasi ki jai. Her Grace Gopika Devi Dasi ki jai. Her Grace Gopika Devi Dasi ki jai.
Great time. Good. Everyone knows what the gopis are. Gopika means young gopi. Gopika. So kirtan and mantras. Do you want the microphone and microphone stand? You don't need.
Padaya Krishna Prashaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यो पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। पंचतत्मात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपा शारूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। नमो महावदनाय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य गौतीसे नमः। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिकाकांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। जायतां सुरतौ पंगु मम मंदरमते गति मत्सर्वस्य पदं उजौ राधा मदन मोहनौ। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। देवद बिंद अर्ण कल्पद्रुमाधः श्रीमद रत्नागार सिंहासनस्थौ श्री श्री राधाशील गोविंद देवो पृष्ठालिभिः सेवमानो स्मरामि। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। श्रीमान रसरंभी वंशी भट्ट ततस्थितः कर्षण वेणुनय गोपी गोपीनाथः श्रीहस्तेन स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। ओम भूस्वाहा इदं वैष्णव इदं नमः। ओम भूस्वाहा इदं अश्रुत इदं नमः। ओम स्वाहा इदं नारायण इदं नमः। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा इदं अन्त इदं नमः। ओम प्रजापति विष्णु ऋषि गायत्री छंद श्री विष्णु देवता श्री प्रशक्ति में विनगे। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। कृष्ण 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 हे स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। कृष्ण 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 रक्षमं। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। कृष्ण 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 पाहि मां। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। राम राघव राम राघव राम राघव रक्षमं। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। कृष्ण केशव कृष्ण केशव पाहि मां। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। इदं कृष्ण इदं नमः। ओम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। ओम प्रजापति विष्णु ऋषि गायत्री छंद श्री विष्णु दूता श्री पुरुषोक्त मंत्र में विनियोगे। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। ओम सहस्र शीर्ष पुरुष सहस्राक्ष शतपशवं विशद विततिष्ठ दशंगलम। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। इदं कृष्ण इदं नमः। ओम पुरुषेवेदं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भवं उतमीतो यच्च यदन्म तिरोति। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। इदं कृष्ण इदं नमः। ओम प्रजापति विष्णु ऋषि गायत्री श्री विष्णु श्रीमद् भागवत गीता में विनियोगे। स्वाहा स्वाहा। धृतराष्ट्र उवाच स्वाहा स्वाहा। धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतः जुष्टमावक पाण्डुसेव किम अकुर्वत संजय। स्वाहा स्वाहा। इदं श्रीमद् भगवद गीता इदं नमः। सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं तं सर्वपापैर्विमुक्ष्यामि मा शुच। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। इदं श्रीमद् भगवद गीता इदं नमः। जत जोगेश्वर कृष्ण जत पात्र श्री विजय भूति ध्रुव नीति मम। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। इदं श्रीमद् भगवद गीता इदं नमः। गंगा गीता सविति सीता सीता पतिपथा बोली ब्रह्म ब्रह्म विद्या तिरिछंद मुक्ति कहनी अत्रमात्र चिदानंदा भवाग्नि भ्रांति नाशिनी विद्यातिपन्न तथा तंजनी। स्वाहा स्वाहा। इदं श्रीमद् भागवत गीता महत्व इदं नमः। ओम प्रजापति विष्णु ऋषि गायत्री छंद श्री विष्णु श्रीमद् भागवत हमें विनगे। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। इदं श्रीमद् भागवतम इदं नमः। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। स्वाहा। इदं श्रीमद् भागवतम इदं नमः। एतेषां सकलपुंस कृष्णस्तु भगवान् सां इन्द्राणि विक्रम लोकं मिलन्ति योगे। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। इदं श्रीमद् भागवतम इदं नमः। ओम नमो नारायणाय महापुरुषाय महात्मने विशुद्ध शुद्ध दिशाय महांसाय धीमहि। स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। इदं श्रीमद् भागवतम इदं नमः। भू स्वाहा इदं विष्णु इदं नमः ओम भुवस्व इदं अच्युत इदं नमः ओम स्वाहा इदं नारायण इदं नमः ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा इदं मंत्र इदं नमः ओम प्रजापति विष्णु जी गायत्री सन श्री विष्णु दूता श्री नारायण सूक्तम अभिनय स्वाहा 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 इदं गोविंदाय इदं नमः ओम शाश्वशीशं देवं विश्वक्षं विश्वसंभवं विश्वनारायणं देवं अक्षरं परम पदं स्वाहा इदं गोविंदाय इदं नमः ओम विश्वत परमं नित्यं विश्वं नारायणं हरिं विश्वम वेदं पुरुषत्व विश्वमुपजीवित स्वाहा इदं गोविंदाय इदं नमः ओम नारायण विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा 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 इदं गोविंदाय इदं नमः ओम भू स्वाहा ओम भुवस्व ओम स्वाहा ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा इदं विष्णु इदं नमः ओम प्रजापति विष्णु सिंह गायत्री सन श्री विष्णु दूता विष्णु सूक्तम में विनगे स्वाहा 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 ओम विष्णुक्तं बीजानि प्रवचं या पार्थिवानि विमाने रगांसि जे अंक भाय उत्तगम चस्तुं विचक्रमा स्तधो गरये विष्णुरम अटसि विष्णु पृष्ठमसि विष्णु जनपत्र विष्णु चुरोसि विष्णु ध्रुवमसि विष्णुवे विष्णुवे ध्रुवं स्वाहा इदं गोपीनाथ इदं नमः ओम तद्विष्णु परमं पदं सदा पश्यन्ति सूर्यदेव सख्यं जगृहं सस्मिन् विष्णुर्यद परमं पदं स्वाहा ओम प्रजापति विष्णु देशी गायत्री श्री व्यस्त समस्त महाव्यतिक्रम में विनगे स्वाहा स्वाहा ओम भू स्वाहा ओम भुव स्वाहा ओम स्वाहा ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा ओम प्रजापति विष्णु श्री गायत्री श्री विष्णु दूता श्री सुक्त होमे विनगे स्वाहा 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 ओम हिरण्य वर्णम हरिणम सुवर्ण रजत श्रमं चंद्रम हिरण्मयी लक्ष्मीं जातपितमा अवहे स्वाहा स्वाहा इदं राधिका इदं नमः ओम काम अवह जातपित लक्ष्मी अपगामिनीं यच्छं हिरण्यं विन्दये गमच्छं पुरुषमहं स्वाहा स्वाहा इदं राधिका इदं नमः ओम महादेवस्य विद्महे विष्णुपत्नीस्य धीमहि तन्नो लक्ष्मी प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा स्वाहा इदं राधिका इदं नमः ओम भू स्वाहा ओम भुवस्व ओम स्वाहा ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा ओम प्रजापति विष्णु श्री गायत्री श्री विष्णु श्री भूषुक्त हमें विनगे स्वाहा 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 ओम भूमि भूमा दैव निरंतैश्च महिता उपस्थिते देव दिहुत अग्नि मा अन्नान मदान्न या दधे स्वाहा स्वाहा इदं ललित इदं नमः ओम मेदिनी देवी वसुंधरा शब्दशूद देवी वासवी ब्रह्म वसन पेति नागम सतत चक्षुर्मन्म स्वाहा इदं ललित इदं नमः ओम धनुधर विद्महे सर्वसिद्धौष धीमहि तन्नो धरा प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ओम भू स्वाहा ओम भुवस्व ओम स्वाहा ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा ओम प्रजापति विष्णु श्री गायत्री श्री विष्णु श्री लीला सूक्तम में विनगे स्वाहा 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 इदं विशुखा इदं नमः ओम नीलं दिव्यं चरमं प्रपदे श्रुतो रचितर्षे नमः स्वाहा 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 इदं विशुखा इदं नमः ओम महादेवस्य विद्महे विष्णुपत्नीस्य धीमहि तन्नो लीला प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा 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 इदं विशुखा इदं नमः ओम भू स्वाहा ओम भुवस्व ओम स्वाहा ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा इदं विष्णु इदं नमः ओम प्रजापति विष्णु श्री गायत्री श्री विष्णु दूता श्री प्रसिद्धि घूमे विनगे स्वाहा 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 ओम पाहि नयन से स्वाहा ओम पाहि न विश्व विदमे स्वाहा इदं विष्णु इदं नमः ओम यज्ञं पाहि हरे विभु स्वाहा इदं विष्णु इदं नमः ओम सर्वं पाहि हरे श्रीपते स्वाहा इदं विष्णु इदं नमः ओम पाहिनंत एक पाहि द्वितीय तृतीय पाहि उजतित्य पाहि घटिस्तु शिवि विष्णु स्वाहा इदं विश्व वैष्णवे इदं नमः ओम पुनरुज्जा निर्वतस्सु विष्णु इव आयुषा पुनः पाहि अहं च स्वाहा इदं विष्णु इदं नमः ओम सह अज्जा निर्वतस्सु विष्णु वत्स धरया विश्वंस विश्वपति स्वाहा इदं नमः ओम भूषः ओम भुवः ओम छाशा ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा वैष्णव ओम प्रजापति विष्णु श्री गायत्री सर्व वैष्णव हमें विनगे स्वाहा ओम दीक्षासन स्वाहा ओम शनकाय स्वाहा ओम सनातनाय स्वाहा ओम सनंदाय स्वाहा ओम सनकुमाराय स्वाहा ओम कपाय स्वाहा ओम हराय स्वाहा ओम अंतरिक्षाय स्वाहा ओम प्रबुद्धाय स्वाहा ओम विक्रमाय स्वाहा ओम अभित्राय स्वाहा ओम दुर्मिलाय स्वाहा ओम समताय स्वाहा ओम परभजनाय स्वाहा ओम नारदाय स्वाहा ओम कपिलाय स्वाहा ओम जम्मू भागवताय स्वाहा ओम विष्णुदेवाय स्वाहा ओम शुकदेवाय स्वाहा ओम जनकाय स्वाहा ओम सदाशिवाय स्वाहा ओम प्रह्लादाय स्वाहा ओम ब्रह्मण्य स्वाहा ओम बलिराजाय स्वाहा ओम सायं भुवाय स्वाहा ओम गरुडाय स्वाहा ओम हनुमते स्वाहा ओम अम्बरीशाय स्वाहा ओम व्यासदेवाय स्वाहा ओम बुद्धवाय स्वाहा ओम युधिष्ठिराय स्वाहा ओम भीमाय स्वाहा ओम अर्जुनाय स्वाहा ओम नकुलाय स्वाहा ओम सहदेवाय स्वाहा ओम विदुराय स्वाहा ओम विष्णुरथाय स्वाहा ओम विभीषणाय स्वाहा ओम श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य स्वाहा ओम नित्यानंदाय स्वाहा ओम अद्वैताय स्वाहा ओम पंडित गदाधर स्वाहा ओम श्रीवासादि स्वाहा ओम श्री रूपाय स्वाहा ओम सनातनाय स्वाहा ओम भट्ट रघुनाथाय स्वाहा ओम श्रीजीवाय स्वाहा ओम गोपालाय स्वाहा ओम गोपाल भट्टाय स्वाहा ओम दास रघुनाथाय स्वाहा ओम शिक्षा गुरुवे स्वाहा ओम दीक्षा गुरुवे स्वाहा ओम नवदीप धाम्य स्वाहा ओम मायापुर जोगपीठाय स्वाहा ओम अंतरंगाय स्वाहा ओम पूर्णमाक्षाय स्वाहा ओम पद्माय स्वाहा ओम महालक्ष्मी स्वाहा ओम गंगाय स्वाहा ओम जमुनाय स्वाहा ओम सरस्वती स्वाहा ओम गुप्ताय स्वाहा ओम बिंदाय स्वाहा ओम गत्राय स्वाहा ओम तुलसी स्वाहा ओम पृथ्वी स्वाहा ओम गवे स्वाहा ओम यशोदाय स्वाहा ओम देवोत्तय स्वाहा ओम देवकी स्वाहा ओम रोहिणी स्वाहा ओम सीताय स्वाहा ओम द्रौपदी स्वाहा ओम कुंती स्वाहा ओम रुक्मिणी स्वाहा ओम सत्यभामाय स्वाहा ओम सत्यभामाय स्वाहा ओम जम्बूवत्तय स्वाहा ओम नागजित्तय स्वाहा ओम लक्ष्मणाय स्वाहा ओम कलिंदाय स्वाहा ओम भद्राय स्वाहा ओम मित्रबिंदाय स्वाहा ओम श्रीधन्य स्वाहा ओम सुधन्य स्वाहा ओम एस्तर कृष्णाय स्वाहा ओम लवंगाय स्वाहा ओम अर्जुनाय स्वाहा ओम वसुदेवाय स्वाहा ओम विशालाय स्वाहा ओम शुभलाय स्वाहा ओम श्रीरामाय स्वाहा ओम कृष्णाय स्वाहा ओम नर्मसखिवे स्वाहा ओम प्रिय नर्मसखिवे स्वाहा ओम सहस्रभ्य स्वाहा ओम सर्वगोपालभ्य स्वाहा ओम नंदाय स्वाहा ओम उपनंदाय स्वाहा ओम सुनंदाय स्वाहा ओम महानंदाय स्वाहा ओम शुभनंदाय स्वाहा ओम प्रेमनंदाय स्वाहा ओम सदानंदाय स्वाहा ओम वार्षभानवे स्वाहा ओम गंधर्व स्वाहा ओम कार्तिक देव स्वाहा ओम कृष्णप्रिय स्वाहा ओम सर्वेश्वरी ओम क्लीं श्री वृंदावन स्वाधिकारं प्रदेश श्रीं ह्रीं तुभ्यं श्री राधिकाय स्वाहा ओम कृष्ण वैशसिदनंद गणः कृष्ण आदि पुरुषः कृष्ण पुरुषोत्तम कृष्ण आउ कर्मादि मूलम कृष्ण सहकजः कृष्ण कांक्ष कीरदिश मुख प्रभु पूज्य कृष्ण अनादि तस्मै अनंतवाज्ये यह मंगलम तल्लवते कृति ओम क्लीं कृष्णाय स्वाहा ओम ललिताय स्वाहा ओम समलाय स्वाहा ओम विशाखाय स्वाहा ओम चंपलताय स्वाहा ओम इंद्राय स्वाहा ओम सुदेवाय स्वाहा ओम रंगदेवाय स्वाहा ओम सुचित्राय स्वाहा ओम तुंगविद्याय स्वाहा ओम कुंडलताय स्वाहा ओम धन्नाय स्वाहा ओम मंगलाय स्वाहा ओम पत्राय स्वाहा ओम पद्माय स्वाहा ओम सप्पाय स्वाहा ओम भद्राय स्वाहा ओम चित्रपलाय स्वाहा ओम कालाय स्वाहा ओम ताराय स्वाहा ओम कुंजकलिकाय स्वाहा निकुंजकलिकाय स्वाहा ओम शुककलिकाय स्वाहा ओम रक्षकलिकाय स्वाहा ओम प्रमोदाय स्वाहा ओम धनिष्ठाय स्वाहा ओम तुलस्याय स्वाहा ओम रम्याय स्वाहा ओम रमाय स्वाहा ओम विमष्ट स्वाहा ओम रसदाय स्वाहा ओम आनंदाय स्वाहा ओम कलवत्तय स्वाहा ओम रूप मंजत स्वाहा ओम मंजत स्वाहा रस मंजत स्वाहा ओम लवंग मंजत स्वाहा कस्तूरी मंजत स्वाहा ओम गुण मंजत स्वाहा ओम रति मंजत स्वाहा गफुर मंजत स्वाहा सर्व शक्ति बचा ओम सर्व सहस्रिप स्वाहा सर्व संगिनी बचा ओम सर्व रंगिनी बचा ओम विश्व अनुपचा ओम विश्व भानु गणभ्यो स्वाहा ओम कितिदाय स्वाहा ओम सर्व कांक्षभ्यो स्वाहा ओम सर्व वैष्णवभ्यो स्वाहा ओम नारायण स्वाहा करंदक्षिण स्वाहा गर्भदक्षिण स्वाहा ओम क्षीरदक्षिण स्वाहा वैकुंठ धाम स्वाहा वसुधाम स्वाहा ओम शंकर स्वाहा पुरुषोत्तम स्वाहा ओम अनिरुद्ध स्वाहा गोलोक धाम स्वाहा मथुरा धाम स्वाहा ওং দ্বারকা ধন্য সং মৎস্যাক্ষর স্বাহা ওং কুর্মায় সং বরাহায় সং নৃসিংহ সং বামনায় স্বাহা ওং শঙ্কর্ষণায় স্বাহা ওং রঘুনাথায় স্বাহা ওং জগন্নাথায় স্বাহা ওং হংসায় স্বাহা ওং যজ্ঞায় সং দত্তত্রয় সং পৃথিবী স্বাহা ওং ধনন্তরে সং মহিনী সং বিরাজয় সং সত্যযুগ অবতার শুক্লমূর্তে সং ত্রেতাযুগ অবতার রত্নমূর্তে স্বাহা ওং দ্বাপর যুগ অবতার কৃষ্ণমূর্তে সং কলিযুগ অবতার পিতৃমূর্তে সং বৃন্দা বন দাতি অনুপনিভ শ্রীম ক্লীম ব্রজবাসী স্থাবর জঙ্গম সকরিবের শ্রী ক্লীম রাধা কৃষ্ণ ভাই স্বাহা 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 ওম প্রজাপতি বিষ্ণু শ্রী গায়ত্রী সন্ধ্যা শ্রী বিষ্ণু শ্রী নৃসিংহ स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रम ब्रह्म विष्णु जंतं सर्वतो मुखम निशिं विष्णु भद्रम मृत्यु मृत्यु नमः स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रम ब्रह्म विष्णु जंतं सर्वतो मुखम निशिं विष्णु भद्रम मृत्यु मृत्यु नमः स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रम वीरम महाविष्णु जंतं सर्वतो मुखम निशिं विष्णु भद्रम मृत्यु मृत्यु नमः स्वाहा 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 नमः विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठ भूतले श्रीमते रोमपद स्वामी इति नामिने स्वाहा 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 इदं गुरुवे नमः। ब्रह्मण देवाय गोब्रह्मण हिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमो ब्रह्मण देवाय गोब्रह्मण हिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमो ब्रह्मण देवाय गोब्रह्मण हिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम पूर्णाहुति समर्पयामि स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा।
Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.